something about it, but I don't think it was.
And you don't think, like, you were never passed over a promotion because you were a mother or pregnant?
No, and that's only because I think I was invaluable. I had key accounts that I covered that were, well managed by me, and I brought in a lot of revenue. At that time, this is in the 9 years before, becoming an entrepreneur, and so and I had clients, some of whom were female, who were very supportive. And so, I think as long as I had revenue pouring in, I was good. I mean, it's one reason when my bankers go off to have kids, I, don't make a big deal out of, when they're coming back, how much time they're taking, and, how much, pay they're supposed to get. I sort of just say, we'll keep paying you. I can call you, we can call right if we have a question, but, you just let us know when you're ready to come back. And I've got to tell you, every time that we've done that with our young women bankers, they are very committed. They come back in due time. They work as hard as ever, and they are extremely productive.
Because they feel respected.
I love that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Lauren, is that something that you're worried about? I know that you're very young and probably not thinking about children, but is that something that you worry about hurting or affecting your career?
No, because of how I was raised, and I think just having a strong mother who just didn't really tolerate a lot of things. Like, for instance, my mom, she was an executive at a company, and my brother was in and out of the hospital when we were younger. And one day her superior said to her, "You really going to put your job before your kids?" And my mom quit on the spot. And, I never needed for anything, never wanted for anything. And, she just showed me value yourself first. And if a company doesn't align with that, you have just as much power to say, this is not the right company for me. And I think in 2019 and going forward, we can definitely, like Suzanne said, be more vocal about it and realize that we don't have to fit the molds in which you want us to. We're going to follow what is true to us. And being a mother, we haven't had the technology for men to have babies yet. So being a mother is going to be, on that woman and whatever decision she makes. And I don't think her company should dictate that in any capacity.
They shouldn't, but sometimes they do, unfortunately.
They do. Well, I have one last final question. Oh.
No. I'll let you go, and then I have two more, and then we can be done.
Okay. Well, you ask the questions because my manager is saying we got to go. Okay. But you ask, and then yes.
Very quickly, can both of you tell me what your biggest hurdles have been in your career, and whether you've ever faced outright discrimination as women of color in the finance and business sectors?
Oh God, yes, and yes. But my perspective, and probably Lawrence too, since we grew up in the South. I mean, now the South was better when you were growing up than probably for me. But I assumed that I was going to face discrimination on a frequent basis because that's what I felt growing up. And so if I was in a big room with 50 people and I made a comment and it was ignored and, somebody else said it a few minutes later and it was embraced, that didn't discourage me. It just made me, more motivated to, speak up and buck the trend and, prove my worth. But, I don't know if I can even remember, all the things that would have occurred in terms of discrimination. My firm is minority and women owned. So, sometimes I've had meetings with clients